Good morning, my loves, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, whenever you're watching this. For me, it's very, very early, and that should say all you need to know. Anywho, I am filming this on the 4th of January. You might be watching it on the 3rd of January, so bit of a time warp there. You might be seeing it before I post it. How's that for a brain fart first thing in the morning? Excellent. All right, let's get going and see where we are today. At the bottom of the deck, we've got igniting courage. And for me, that is igniting courage to get up in the morning. Then we have cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. I'm getting a lot of abundance cards lately, so I hope that, flows across to you, my loves. Since this is, a reading for you, and opening to love, my heart is open. So I think this is basically your standard manifestation idea of how manifestation works. It's about being courageous enough to go after what you want, to wish for what you want, and to believe that you're going to get what you want. Then it's working towards what you want. It's not just making a wish and crossing your fingers and hoping it all works out. Good morning. I'm filming.
I know.
And then you have to open your heart up to the possibilities of receiving that. So let's get into it. For those of you who are interested, that was my mother with her magic moon boot on because she's broken her ankle. So, there you go. Anyway, let's get into some more stuff, shall we? Finding out what's going on. Hang on, I've got to fix my table. Oh. I told you it was early. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Wands, deciding which way you want to go. That would be Barney, letting the neighbours know that it's time to get up. We don't need a rooster. We've got a Barney. Yeah. So, deciding which way we want to go. We have the Knight of Cups, 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. 10 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 6 of Swords. I like the 6 of Swords, and there's Justice. So, we have in the centre, deciding which way you want to go. Focusing on the future, putting it out there, working on it, and keeping your focus clear, keeping your vision clear about which way you want to go. In your physical environment, you've got the Knight of Cups, which is also keeping your heart open, being open to giving, but also receiving. And that is receiving the possibility that you are worthwhile, you are valuable, you are worthy of receiving your heart's desire. Mentally, we've got the 10 of Wands. We've got two 10s and they're both ending. They're both putting down burdens and putting down thoughts. Releasing what you've been carrying for a long time and possibly carrying other people's burdens. But that's where you are mentally. And I think you're working on this. I think you're working through this, which is really good. Emotionally, you're at the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out, feeling like you don't belong anywhere, you haven't got anywhere to go, you're on your own, and it's very an emotional feeling of need, attachment to need. Now, when you're manifesting, you manifest as if you already have it. Now, if you're manifesting like you need something, I really need this, then that's what the universe is going to give you, that you need it. It's going to give you more of needing something. Whereas if you manifest that you believe that you already have it, you have the tools to do what you need to do, regardless of whether anybody's supporting you, regardless of whether you have the right tools. I was watching a video yesterday about a guy who has this massive community of tiny houses that started from him building one tiny house where he was so broke he had to borrow his friend's tools in order to do it. And he built up, and now he's got acres and acres or hectares and hectares of land that he has. Not only, he's got like 8 buildings on the go, 10 tiny houses being built at once, and he also has this community of people who have bought into the properties so that they could have their own community. Now, he started with nothing. He was definitely Five of Pentacles, nothing. And he'd never done it before. So, you know, Mum always said to me, if other people can do it, there's nothing stopping you. If someone else can do it, then there's nothing stopping you from doing exactly the same thing if you put your mind to it. And this is kind of where emotionally you need to get around the fact that you're not alone. It's not that you're not going to get what your heart's desired because you're all on your own, and why would anybody, you know, love you or give you a job or rent you a house or whatever it is you're looking towards in the future. You really need to work on your mental and emotional connection to negative self-talk. Spiritually, you've got the Three of Wands right above the Two of Wands. Now, when they're together, this is putting it out there and this is getting it back. So it's sitting there waiting for you. It is waiting to come into you. You just have to believe that you're worthy enough to receive it. What you're not seeing is that you don't think you're worthy enough to see it, but also that these beliefs, these thoughts, you weren't born with these. You weren't born believing this stuff about yourself. Somebody or something else had an impact on you where you took on those beliefs as your own. It's not true. This shit we believe about ourselves, where we put ourselves down, or we even blame other people for making us feel the way we feel. We choose to take that on, even if we're little and it's subconscious. When we're grown up, we get to look at that shit and go, I'm not buying it anymore. I'm cancelling that subscription. Don't want that information anymore. Thank you very much. Gone. So that's what you need to do with these thoughts and beliefs. Recognize them as somebody else's and cancel the subscription. Don't worry about it anymore. Start reading something new. Start believing something new. Start listening to a different podcast in your head. You know, these things are totally within your control. And whatever you believe, you're going to get, and you get to choose what you believe. Nobody ever tells you that you get to change your beliefs. You get to choose what you believe. Newsflash, you do. Your higher self and your future self wants you to know that if you keep hanging on to this 3D earth-based belief, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. If you hang on to that limiting belief or that limiting way of doing things, the limiting way of seeing things, that's all you're going to get. It's like putting blinkers on yourself where you can't see out, you know, to the sides. Take them off. Have a look around. See what else is out there. See how other people do it. You know, the ones that have achieved what you want to achieve. Look at them. Watch videos about them. Find out what they did to help themselves get to where they got. The advice is the Chariot. Now, this isn't just your ordinary chariot. Look at him moving forward. Look at him. The way he is dancing. He's wearing a leotard. He's just so free. He's free and he's flying and he's completely in his authentic skin and going for what he wants. It's like, nobody's going to hold me back. Watch me fly. That's the other guard dog. I'll just keep talking and hope that my magic phone just minimizes the background noise. Anyway, the outcome is the Six of Swords, moving forward, moving from the choppy past to the smooth future or present. It's about actually taking action to move forward, leaving and I love this. Look at the river under his feet, and this is the moving past it, moving on from it. It's almost like he is flying away from the things that kept him constricted. He's leaping over them to a new sense of freedom and a new place to be. And I double checked that, and out came the Justice card. This is fairness. This is justice. This is, you know, balance. This is the karma card. What you put out, you get back. And this is what we were talking about before. What you put out, you get back. So ignite your courage to put it out there and believe in yourself. Cultivate what you need to cultivate, even if that's internal. Cultivate the needs, the beliefs and the ideas and the thoughts about yourself that you need to have in order to bring in what you want. And then open yourself to being lovable and worthy in order to receive it. Because you are. And on that, I'm going now. Happy whatever day it is for you, in the future or in the past or wherever you are watching this. I love you lots, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.